Hey folks, my name is Joyce Manalo, certified health coach. Nice to meet y'all. Welcome to the Kala Health and Wellness channel, where we make videos about prepping, cooking, plating, and eating plan-forward, balanced meals to help you with your healthful and mindful journey. Today, we're going to explore this little wonder, garlic. And the best way to pick these guys is just to look at the skin and make sure it's nice and even, not too many blemishes, and also squeezing some of the cloves to see if it is soft or feeling kind of empty. And if it is, put it back in the pile and pick something else. Alright, so after this video, you'll learn how to cut garlic 7 ways and also how to use it in cooking to maximize your health benefits. Let's get started. What you're gonna need is a sharp knife, plastic bag, cutting board, something to place the cloves in, and your garlic. So grab your garlic and turn it on its side, and we're gonna chop the top off right here. And it doesn't matter that we do that because it's only a little bit of garlic that we're losing, and it makes it a lot easier for us to peel the cloves apart, okay? And while you're peeling the cloves, it's important to be mindful of these extra layers of skin and go ahead and try to remove them as soon as you can from your cutting board. Otherwise, they will be sticking to your cutting board and it's just a nuisance, okay? So we're peeling all the cloves from this garlic bulb. Okay. Very good. And the next method is that we're going to smash the garlic clove just so that we can pop the peel off, okay? Place it on its side, put the blade on top of the garlic, and take your other hand and just lightly smash it, okay? And there you go. This is a peeled garlic clove. So we're gonna keep doing that for the rest of these. And of course, if you are not really concerned about chopping these in small dice or mincing them, you can go ahead and fully smash it down for a smashed garlic clove. And some recipes use this. And if you're gonna chop them up real small, coarsely that is, that's totally fine. It's all gonna get small anyway, right? But I prefer to have some garlic that I can actually mince. So I prefer to have them slightly intact. Hey folks, side note on the garlic, it's best consumed raw for maximum health benefits. I know that may not be practical all the time. So when you do cut your garlic, please make sure to have them sit out for at least 10 minutes or so that the compound allicin can develop as much as possible. So when you do cook them, you still have some health benefits. And the recommended temperature for cooking garlic is 140 degrees Fahrenheit or less. I'm back from washing my hands. For a rough chop, let's pick the garlic that was super smashed, right? And makes it easier for a rough chop. All right. And all you're doing is taking the knife and having this seesaw action, up and down motion. And this coarse chop is really nothing to be too exact about. And there you go, rough chop garlic. For mincing garlic, go ahead and take your smashed garlic and cut it vertically, okay? And don't worry about the root ends. And again, this doesn't have to be perfect. We're just going to be mincing it. And then go ahead and turn it over so you can mince it and create some squares or dice. And then what you're gonna do is take the pile of garlic and use your knife in that seesaw action, using your left hand or your less dominant hand to secure the top of the blade, and then your right or dominant hand to move it in an up and down motion and also sideways. So yes, this is a rough way of mincing your garlic, and go ahead and pile it up again and horizontally position your knife and use a seesaw motion to mince this garlic. All right. Minced garlic. Next is we're cutting them into strips. So go ahead and lay your garlic vertically and just chop using your fingers as a guide, a slice guide across, and you'll see we'll have these long pieces, and then we just stack them together, okay? And then we can go ahead and chop again the same way, kind of that seesaw action, up and down. These are the garlic strips. Next up are the discs. So lay your garlic horizontally on the board and take your knife and use your fingers as your slice guide, up and down motion to create these beautiful discs. Garlic discs. Finely dicing garlic is very similar to finely dicing the onion. If you're curious about that technique, click on the description below for that video. Go ahead and take this garlic and lay it on its side horizontally, and we're going to secure it with our fingers and make some cuts across, some layered cuts, okay? So a few horizontal cuts across, and then we're going to turn the garlic so that the root end is facing away from us, and we're going to use our fingers to guide this knife down horizontally as a slice guide, okay, making those really skinny vertical cuts across this piece of garlic. And we're going to turn it over again to the original cutting position and do the same thing using our fingers as a slice guide here, our curved fingers, and just chopping it across. And you can see this beautiful finely dicing action here going on. You can see how nicely even these cuts are. So beautiful. All right, so here we go. Finely diced garlic. Last cut I want to show you guys is very easy. This is for roasting garlic in the oven. You're just going to chop the top off and make sure that the tops are exposed. Okay, so if there are portions of it like right here that is not exposed, go ahead and use the tip of your knife to expose the garlic top. Just be very mindful that you do not cut yourself. And what you do here is you go ahead and take the olive oil and drizzle it on top and then put it in the oven. Of course, you can use a food processor to mince your garlic. If you're curious about pureeing your garlic in a food processor, click on the link on the top right corner for that video. Here are 7 ways we chop garlic today. We have them smashed, coarsely chopped, in sticks, discs, minced from the coarsely chopped, and finely diced. As you can see, there is a difference. This is a little bit more irregular in shape and this is more regular. So if you're looking for a presentation, definitely go with finely diced. And then lastly, we have this version of just a chopped garlic bulb for roasting, okay? And as far as cooking applications, definitely consider this for making some marinades, so it's nice and quick, maybe pickling as well. These are really great for sauteing, stir frying, and this one is really great if you actually brown them a little bit but not burn them, and use them as toppings for soups or stews, and also great for pickling. And then for the smaller cuts of garlic, it's really great for making sauces and also dressings. According to the American Family Physicians Journal, garlic helps lower harmful, aka LDL cholesterol in the short term, and also somewhat lowers the risk for blood clots. So if you are on these medications for blood thinners or cholesterol, please double check with your doctor or registered dietitian. Some of the other health benefits you may have heard about garlic may include that it is antibacterial, antiviral, antimicrobial, that it lowers the risk for cancer, lowers inflammation, and improves your immune system. According to the journal that I just mentioned, studies aren't fully supported yet, but don't write off this small wonder. If you have any questions, please put them in the comments below. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, share, or hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. And if you have, thank y'all so much. Remember, you deserve to be happy and healthy, so stay true to yourself and do you. Catch y'all at the next episode.